Today we have two presenters in person of Eden Adebowale, and we also have Milka Ademora. So we will start immediately so that we won't delay anyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Milka Adimura, and I am in the seventh grade. Welcome to my presentation. My topic is virtual homeschooling with GCLS. What is homeschooling? What is virtual schooling? What resources are available for virtual schooling? What does a virtual school day look like? These are questions I get asked when I say I school virtual. Well, homeschooling is typically the parents who are in charge of the child's curriculum, the materials they use, scheduling, and teaching. With virtual schooling, students have teachers just as they would in traditional school settings. The only difference is simply that the teaching is done over the internet. Classes are held online, and you can interact with teachers and classmates through video calls, chat rooms, and discussion boards. It is a unique way to combine it is a unique way to learn tech it is a unique way that to learn that combines technology and education. Now, what resources are available for virtual schooling? Here are some popular resources used for online schooling that people use for online schooling. We have Duolingo, which is a language learning app and site. We have Scratch, which is a coding website, a coding platform. We have MobiMax, which is one of the resources we use for school, Duolingo, Scratch, and MobiMax. We have ULesson, which is a popular multi-learning resource. We have Epic, which is our library for GCLS. We have Oracle, which is a digital database learning. We have Zern, which is a math learning platform for younger grades, and Khan Academy and Gradely. What does a virtual school day look like? So what does a typical day look like for a virtual student? It can vary a lot depending on your school schedule. Here I have my school schedule. On Monday by 9 a.m., we have Mobi Maxima. So before then I should be awake, gotten ready, done my chores, had breakfast and so on. So on by 9 a.m. I'll be working on Mobi Maxima. Then we have these gaps here where there are no writings. There I could either continue my chores, or if I haven't had breakfast, I go and do have breakfast till 11, where I have global citizenship till 11 to 12 o'clock. Then I have test prep, social studies, and then I'm free by 2 p.m. and I could go outside, play, work on my resources or anything. Then by 2:30 I have writing, so I have 30 minutes of MobiMax writing. Then 3 p.m. I don't do anything throughout 3 p.m. So I could do some activities, physical activities, and anything. And that is just how it works from Tuesday till Friday. Why do families choose virtual schooling? There are many reasons why families choose virtual schooling. Some families like the flexibility it offers because you can often set your own schedule and work in your own space. Others prefer virtual schooling because it allows for a more personalized learning experience where you can focus on subjects you're really interested in or need more help with. Just like here, on Tuesday, I have homework help by 2 o'clock. And this is a class where I get to ask my teacher, for example, I have a problem on math. So on homework help by 2 p.m., for the whole of 2 p.m., I could go and I could attend a class with my teacher where he helps me on my math, which is unlike the traditional school. In traditional school, you don't have your personalized learning experience, but with virtual schooling, you have enough time to learn more than what is in. What are the why virtual schooling can be beneficial? In regular school, you can wake up as early as you can to get ready for school. But for virtual school, I don't have to wake up that early, except I have a class exactly at 9 a.m. or earlier than that. Another benefit is that I can travel while still in school. When when to start virtual schooling? Not every child can pick up with virtual schooling. That is why, as a parent, it is important to find out when your child is ready to make changes and adapt to the world of virtual schooling. Now, when virtual schooling works best, a lot of children may not understand the aspect of virtual schooling. That is why it is important to start at a more older age. For example, my mom wanted her to try virtual schooling, so we she got enrolled to GCLS. And the thing is that she doesn't really pay attention to what she's learning, except she finds it's fun for her. So there are some classes where she'll not want to join, and there are some classes where she'll run away, and there's also some classes where she joins. So we concluded that maybe when she's older, she will continue with GCLS. So these are things you have to consider when schooling virtually. The right time to start. What are the pros and cons of virtual schooling? Advantage one. For me, virtual schooling lets me learn more from home. So I can be more comfortable and I don't have to deal with long bus rides. I don't have to wake up early to get ready for the day, because you have to wake up as early as you can. So because you get punished at school. Another advantage is that my teachers don't flog me. So now a disadvantage about about this point is that sometimes it's hard to focus at home because there are distractions like TV, the my pets, my phone, and different stuff. Now another advantage is that I can learn at my own pace and rewind lessons if I didn't get something the first time. Actually, I'm the only person in seventh grade, so this is much better. For example, if someone in my class is having a problem learning a particular subject, my teacher would focus. Normally, the teacher will help them. There is extra lesson. But here in virtual schooling, I have my personal time with the teacher. There is no other. We have other classes, like I mentioned, homework help. I have a personal time with the teacher where I can ask and learn more about that particular subject. Now, the disadvantage about this is that I miss seeing my friends every day and hanging out during break. But although we have summer camps and other fun clubs like our summer camp and other where we get to meet our classmates and everything, yeah. So then there's another advantage. I can choose to do my schoolwork and my homework, which makes it easier to balance with other activities. The disadvantage is that it's harder to ask questions or get help quickly from the teachers being compared to being in class. So, for example, my homework in traditional school, that's a physical school, you must do your homework. If you're at the weekend and then you have a homework, you have to finish that homework before Monday starts. But with virtual school, although there's a due date, but sometimes we get to do our homework whenever we are ready to. And yes, it's easy basically. Another advantage is that I can learn at my own pace. And yes, that's it. Those are the advantages of virtual school. My experience with GCLS. So during COVID-19, at around 2020, um, my mom, we had to stop school. We stopped school for like about a year or so. Yes, about a year or so. So we didn't get to go to school and all. But before that, because of COVID, yes. But before that, we had to travel. We've been to like different schools because we had to travel from Abuja to Lagos. My mom couldn't just leave us at home while she's at work and all. So because of that, we couldn't travel while in school. So whenever it is necessary for my mom to take us, travel with us to Abuja, whenever it's necessary for her to travel with us, we'll have to switch schools. Like we'll have to stop that school we're going to and then enroll in a new school at Abuja. Then when we have to travel back to Lagos, when my mom is done with work in that place, we have to travel back to Lagos and enroll in another school and all. But when my mom's friend told her about GCLS, my mom was relieved. And also, this is a dream my mom had for us. She wanted us to join. She wanted us to be homeschooled. So when we were homeschooled, it was a relief because now we can travel while we're at school. All we need is our device and internet access. So I could be with my phone while my mom is somewhere while we're traveling. We could be with our device and still be in school. And there are actually examples like when we've traveled to a lot of places since we've experienced JCL. We've traveled to Lagos, Abuja, Abeokuta, Ogun State, um, what's the other place? We've traveled to a lot of states, Niger State and all, with my mom while still in school. So this is another benefit of virtual schooling. So lastly, I want to say thank you to my mom who enrolled me to GCLS. Honestly, it's been a fun experience learning new things. There are lots of stuff I didn't know about, like SDGs, the SDGs 1 to 17. My sister knows them better than I do. She can recite them, like in her presentation last time. She recited everything, and I was like, ah. So there are lots of stuff we didn't know, but now we know now. There are lots of stuff that we learned in traditional school that I wasn't able to pick up, but now I know them and I know more. Like coding, Scratch. In our physical school, we didn't have anything like that at all. But now I'm able to make my own game, program my own game. Hopefully, I can start making websites and all. But yeah, I also want to say thank you to Miss Olabisi for everything she has helped us with. Mr. Lawrence for my French. I can have a basic, no, not plenty French, but I know I can have a basic conversation in French with some people now. And then I want to thank Miss Mary. I can overhear people when some Yoruba, I know I can hear some Yoruba when some Yoruba people, girls are on the road having a conversation. I'll be like, eh, see the gist is hot though. And then Miss Tonya, thank you. My writing, yes, I've started writing my own book, and I know well, like for Miss Ray, who was homeschooled, I we worked on when we had our summer camp. We worked on a movie, a short film. So I was able to write the script and everything. So I want to say thank you to all my teachers. I want to say thank you to my mom. I want to say thank you to everyone who has helped me in GCLS. Thank you very much. Are there any questions or comments for me?
Okay, thank you so much, Milka. So I'm sure some of our guests will be wondering, oh, I thought it's about community heroes, yes. But higher, for our higher learners, we told them that this term, let's do something different from SDGs and our usual presentations. Then I asked Milka if she can, for our PBL, just take us through our homeschool journey. She's a senior, she's a senior student. And thank you so much, Milka. Thank you. It's really
No.
been amazing. And thank you so much, like I always say, for being teachable, for learning too, because like you also said, homeschool has its benefits, it has its advantage and disadvantages. But thank you so much to for sticking to that part, the reason why you joined the school, and all through you've been a very, very, you've been good, you've been an amazing student. And I'll say that yes, even sometimes if I ask other students about their, are you learning from Milka and all from elective, classes, and it's always been good reviews, even from your junior colleagues. So thank you so much, Milk, and thank you also to Mommy for actually trusting us, for you know entrusting us with your learning and all. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we've all heard from Milka. She has